Hi there, this is Andy, and in today's video we'll be doing a full tutorial on Webull, how to create an account, fund the account, navigate the platform, how to buy or sell stocks, and finally how to trade options. For the purpose of this tutorial, I will create a real account. To begin, you can either visit the Webull website or you can click the link on the description. If you decide to click the link below, you will land on this page, and as my referral, you are eligible to get this promotion of up to 12 free stocks when you open and fund an account. Webull is constantly changing promotions, so if you click the link below and you see a different promotion, I want to assure you that it will be always the latest one they run. Anyhow, dependless of how you decide to begin your sign up process on Webull, click sign up on the top right corner to proceed. Enter your phone number and click send code. This way Webull wants to verify your number and that you are an actual user. As soon as you complete this step, you will be brought to this page where the actual application starts. You have to select your identification types. I will proceed with a driver license and then upload the front and back side of the document I have selected. You do the same. Click continue once you're ready to proceed. In the following step, you need to provide your personal information, such as first and last name, gender, date of birth, ID number of the document you just uploaded, as well as your social security number. Complete filling this information and click continue, so you can select your employment status, nature of the business you are employed in, and fill out details of your employer. If this is the first broker you create an account on, I want to note here that this is a common information that all brokers require. On the next step, you will be asked to complete your investment information. This will ask you things such as how much investment experience do you have, investment objective, how long do you plan to invest, risk tolerance, as well as what is your net worth and your yearly income. Feel free to answer these based on your situation. There's no wrong or right answers here. Once you finish selecting what applies to you, proceed to choose an account type. Here you will be presented with two options, a margin account and a cash account. Now once more, this depends on you and how you want to trade. You can activate margin later if you decide to go with cash, for example. But the main difference is that if you pick a margin account, you can short stocks as well with a leverage of up to 4x, while on the cash account you will not have such an option. If you are familiar with margin accounts, select margin. If not, select cash accounts. Anyhow, below the table you have to pick what you want to be able to trade. Obviously stocks, ETFs, which for those unaware are exchange traded funds, and I have created a dedicated video about them where you can learn what they are and how to trade them, and last, options. As you scroll down, you will be asked what is your options trading level. Select the one that applies to you and fill out the information requested regarding your risk tolerance and investment time frame. To note here that you have the option to apply for crypto trading if you wish. Webull supports 4 cryptocurrencies which include Bitcoin and Ethereum through Apex Crypto. Last, you can participate in the Stock Lending Income Program. The program provides you with the opportunity to earn extra income on fully paid stocks held in your account by allowing Webull to borrow certain stocks. While your shares are on loan, you will be paid an income that is accrued daily and accredited to your account on a monthly basis. To move on, provide an e-signature when you read and agree with the agreements and disclosures. We are almost there. Just verify your email, add it above and click Get Code. In about 5 seconds, you will receive a number. Insert it and click Submit. Congratulations, your application has been submitted for approval. It may take up to 1 to 2 business days, but if you create the account within a business day, it is quite likely that it will be approved within hours. Click Complete and then you will be prompted back to Webull, but this time you will be logged in with your account. On the top right side, you can see your name, which you can obviously change. As you can see, the application I just submitted is pending approval. However, until this gets approved, we can do a few things. If you click Settings, you can change your nickname and avatar, plus to change your login password, link an email or your phone if you have not done so already. Once your account is approved, you can go ahead and deposit funds to it, so you can claim your free shares. To do that, click Deposit and then you have the option to pick between real-time verification or micro-deposit verification. The real-time verification will ask you to connect to your bank account through Webull, resulting in an immediate verification, while the micro-deposit verification will require from you your bank account and deposit 2 small amounts to it. Then you will be asked what were the amount of these transactions, and this will verify the account. I picked the real-time verification, but it is entirely up to you what you want to select. I clicked on the bank I use, entered my credentials, and then deposited $1,000. The funds were available the next day. Now that we have completed the process of opening and funding an account, it is time to browse around the Webull website and see what it offers, how to buy and sell assets, and all other features that are available. Heading to the toolbar, we will start by clicking the market. Here we get 3 different markets we can check on: the US stock market, the crypto market, and the forex market. This gives us a great overview of what happens to the markets. Starting with the stock market, we can see how the Dow Jones performs as well as the S&P/X. Below you have a nice graph which shows the total amount of stocks in the market. 7,951 stocks are currently trading on the US stock exchange. That number will change constantly as many companies enter and exit the market. From those trading today, 2,376 are declining in price, 1,220 are stable, and 4,355 are rising. Overall, we can say it is a positive day in the market. Scrolling down, we have 3 tables. One focuses on the top gainers of the day, and as you can see today, FedNat Holdings company is rising by 71%. That is quite the increase actually, especially for a stock. But for every FedNat holding company, you have Relmada Therapeutics, which declines by 78%. As you can tell, this belongs in the top losers of the day. The last board shows you the most active stocks in the market based on volume. On number 1 today is AMD, followed by Apple, Meta, former Facebook, Tesla, Amazon, and AMD. What I like about these tables is that you can get an immediate look on the market. For those familiar with the top gainers and top losers, they actually can present an excellent opportunity for some options trading. And since I have mentioned options trading, the next table or board is dedicated to options trading. The oldest and greatest ETF, SPI, is leading the way today in volume, followed by triple Qs, SPX, and Tesla. You have more options here, such as total position, volume, turnover, position, and so on. Scrolling even further, we can see the best performing industries for the day, month, or 3 months. If I pick 3 months, we can see that the oil and gas industries are performing exceptionally well in these markets, as well as renewable energy. And to be honest, with what is going on currently in the world, that makes an absolute sense. Last, for those who like to analyze statements, you get a calendar of when the earnings of companies are announced, what dividends have been paid out, and if there's any splits coming up. Next to that table, we get the IPO Center board, which informs us about the upcoming IPOs, the offering price, and the amount issued of each share. For crypto market, the table we get is much simpler. There are only 58 cryptocurrencies that can be found in it, and no top gainers or top losers mentioned here at all. Forex is similar as well. You get all the traded currencies, last price, change, and the low and high of the day. Now that we have seen all the market tab has to offer, let's head back to the stock market outlook, as it offers quite a lot of options, and check a stock and see what further info we can get about it if we click on it. I will click the FedNat Holding Company, which today is rising by a lot, actually 69%. On the right side of the screen, we get info such as open price, previous close, high and low of the day, 52 weeks high and low, and market cap. 52-week low is 9 cents and high is $2.89. Clicking the 1 year, we can see a decline in price over the course of the past year. Below the stock, we can get the latest news about the stock, options trading, which I will explain in detail later how to perform actually trading options, financial releases, corporate action, which includes dividends and splits, or insider activity, analysis, which includes EPS and institutional holding information, and last, profile. There you can find info about the industry and key people of the company. If we pick another company which is more popular, let's say Apple, the information we're going to get there more current, not that the previous one were not current. Usually large cap companies provide more information and they tend to be updated much faster given they have been eyed by many traders. Look at the number of articles over the last hour, the options availability, the amount of releases, corporate actions such as dividend split, insider activity, analysis, and so on. Which to note here, do not trust analysis. You are much better doing your own analysis rather than taking the info here. If they were accurate, everyone would be rich today. Prior we get to the trading platform, let's have a quick look on all the assets you can trade with Webull. First, stocks. Webull currently offers zero commission for stocks, ETFs, and options. Second, fractional shares. Many brokers do not allow that, and for many smaller traders, buying an entire share of their favorite stock may not be a possibility. I mean, think that Amazon and Google at some point were trading above $1,000 per share prior they did their splits. Anyhow, Webull allows you to buy and sell fractional shares. As mentioned prior, you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies. Currently, they offer more than 44 of them. Last, you can open a Webull paper trading account where you can practice tactics or use it to get it familiar with the trading platform. We will proceed with opening one today in order to demonstrate how to buy and sell stocks. By clicking trade, we will be transferred to the trading platform Webull offers. To note here that you can download the Webull applications as well if you click download. It is available for both Mac, Windows, and Linux, as well as for iOS and Android. I have downloaded the application on my phone, and I can confirm that it's one of the best I have seen so far in the market. To download it, simply click on the icon, and then you can install it. Once you log in for the first time, you will get the following pop-up: Starter or Seasoned. And since you will be in for the first time, click Starter. Starter mode will allow you to get familiar better, as it will include a lot of tips and walk you through the platform and what you can do in it. For this video though, I will use the web version of the platform mainly, which is almost identical to the one we downloaded. As you can see, there is a pop-up saying that we have received a complimentary 1-month subscription to Level 2 Advanced. I like anything that has to do with being complimentary, but if you want to know more about it, click and read the details. Depending on what type of trading you're planning to do, this may be useful. Anyhow, back to the platform. First, let's change the theme color. So just click the settings button on the bottom left corner and pick the black theme color. Again, this is up to you. I just happen to like dark colors when trading. So now we need to edit our trading interface, as it's quite a mess. You can drag and adjust the interface as you see fit. It took me about 2 to 3 minutes, but I created something that will work for now. As you can see, I have fractional shares on my account. This is what I was awarded once I opened my account. I am waiting until my deposit settles, and then I shall receive up to 10 more fractional shares. So now that we have an interface we like, I bet yours is way cooler than mine. I have a lot of work to do here, as I am missing quite a lot of info, but it will work for the purpose of this video. To save it, click the icon on the top right side, give it a name, let's say stock, and then click save. Starting with the toolbar on the left side, which is the main way to navigate the platform for both the web version or the desktop, click the heart, which actually is the watch list. Here you can see the assets you follow, plus you can add more. To do that, click the add symbol, which is on the top right side of the box. I will type in Amazon, and then next to it I have to click the star. And since you have more than one playlist, click and place it on the one you want. Easy, right? If you use desktop version and you add the symbol in the watch list in the web version, it will appear there as well, and vice versa. I have both of them open, and the Amazon symbol I added appears on the desktop version as well. The next icon goes by the name stocks, and as you can imagine, it will give more information on the stock you pick. Let's pick Apple, for example. We have the chart, which I will switch to 1 hour. As we can see today, the price of Apple is declining. In this chart, you can add indicators, draw lines, and compare it to other stocks, indexes, or anything else. To do so, on the top bar, click Drawing. I will add a trend line here. We can see that Apple is on a downtrend with lower lows and lower highs. To add indicators, click the Indicators tab and choose the ones you want. I will add the Moving Average and RSI. If I switch to another stock, the indicators will remain on my chart. As you can see, I switched to Tesla, and both the RSI and EMA are there. Back to the Apple chart again, we can see that the trend line we added can be seen there as well. So any drawing you do will remain to the chart. To change the style of your chart, click Line Style, and from there pick the ones that best works for you. Last, you can compare the stock in your chart with other stocks, sector, or indexes as we just mentioned. I am comparing Apple to S&P 500. The blue line on the chart is the S&P 500. And as you can see, they are quite identical. To remove it, click the ticker. Next to it you have the setting icons, which will allow you to make further changes to your chart. But this is not all you get on this section. If you head below the tab you have news, financials, like income statements, balance statement, and cash flow, as well as the important finance ratios. Next is the analysis, which as we mentioned earlier, take it with a grain of salt, press releases, corporate action, options, and brief. Basically what you could find on the Webull website, you can find it on the trading application on both the web version or the desktop version. And since I mentioned desktop application, you will not find that particular tab in that version. However, you can create it by adding and removing widgets. The next icon, which looks like a planet, is actually an overview of the market. You can find information about Dow Jones, SPX, the number of stocks that are on rise, stable, and those which are declining. News about the market are on the right side. Below we have the IPO offering center. We can see which shares are on the sale today, the price, and the listing day. Next table we have the top gainers, top losers, most active, and other useful stats. On the last row we are provided with information about the best performing industries and the most popular ETFs. It is a nice screen to get a quick look on the overall market for sure, but when you compare this to the desktop version, you can definitely see the difference. And I say this because on the desktop version, the market overview screener looks way cooler, despite having similar information in it. They have a heat map, industries to pick on the bottom, the top gainers and losers have more space, same for the IPO calendar. Overall, it had a better feeling, or at least this is what I get from it. At the end of the day, the information on both versions are quite similar. Moving forward to the next icon, which looks like a messenger but actually is the screener. From here you can search for stocks based on region, exchange, sector, market cap, financial and technical indicators. I like this screen a lot as I like to search for stocks with specific metrics and take a deeper look at them. If you're hunting for value stock, this could definitely become the place to go if you trade on Webull. As you can see once more, the option is missing from the desktop version. However, you can recreate it with widgets. Here you go. I have added the widget on the desktop version. Next is trade, which is customizable. You can add and delete widgets as you may see fit, and we will use this to trade stocks, options, and go short on positions. This is my stocks board. I will create one more which will be dedicated to options. You can do the same for the desktop version. We will get back to this a bit later when we go over trading. Below that you will find your account. Here you can see your balances. I have $1,005. I did deposit $1,000 as you may recall, plus I got 2 fractional shares. You can find your tax documents here, which you will definitely need on the next tax season. The desktop version once more looks way cooler because they have added some nice graphs to it, so it really does it for me. You cannot go wrong with either version, to be honest. This is also the section to withdraw funds when you're on the desktop version. The buttons are quite clear and are under the banking tab. Now that we've finished with a walkthrough around the platform, it is time to get down to business. And by that I mean the main purpose of opening an account and learning all about Webull is because we want to trade. So without further ado, let's buy and sell some stocks. For that action I will use paper trading, but the process is identical in your real account as well. Almost identical. I will explain the differences. First you need to get to the trading tab. Once on the trading interface, select the stock you want to buy. I have picked Apple and we will proceed by buying 10 shares. We will head to the right top widget, which is the trade widget. You can place it anywhere you want. And since we want to buy, we will click buy until it becomes green. Below that, we have to enter the quantity and pick the order type. I will pick 10 shares. And for order type, you are presented with 2 options, the limit order and the market order. If you pick limit, then you will be asked what is the limit price you want to buy these shares. If I enter $139.26, the 10 shares will not be bought until the price reaches that level. And there is always the possibility that the shares will not reach that price. So if the good for the day is selected as duration, at the end of the day, if the price is not met, the order will not be executed and you will not get the shares. Keep in mind, by choosing that option, the order will be cancelled at the end of the day for good. For this order, I will select limit and place it. As you can see in the order box below the chart, the order is not filled yet, but it is waiting to be filled. That will happen only if the price gets to $139.26. I mostly like to trade limits, especially when it is for short-term trading. But when I want to buy a stock for a long term, I don't mind buying market price as I have done my research and I am determined that a few cents will not make a difference. I will go ahead and place another order. This time it will be a market order, and you will see that it will be filled extremely fast. Once more, head to the trade box, add 10 shares, pick market and hit trade. The order was filled at $139.34 and now it's on both the position and order tab. On the positions tab, you can see the simple quantity market value of your shares, and that is actually the current price multiplied by the number of shares you own, the last price, the average price, and the total cost, which is the amount of money you paid to acquire these shares. In my case, I paid $1,393.40 and now the shares are trading lower. So on my unrealized profit and loss box, we can see that is negative 10 cents. Even though this is not my ideal setup, which I will have to create when it comes, I will need to add more widgets, keep in mind that you always need to have the position and order widgets on your screen. On the order widget, you can see your current positions, the opened ones, as well as the ones executed or cancelled. So it's a great way to overview really quickly what is going on with your trading account. Now let's have a look on how we can sell a stock. And I'm pretty sure you already know, but let's proceed. Click the sell button, everything will turn red there. And you have the option to set the market or limit types of order once more. If you are determined that the stock will rise more, you may set a limit order. Let's say put it at $145 and go for a walk or focus on other trades. On the other hand, if you are happy with the current market price and potentially the profits you are making at the moment, you can sell on market. Something that I missed explaining in detail on the buy limit is that you can have a time frame for the limit order. You can do good until cancelled or GTC as it's presented here, or you can do good for the day. The good until cancel means that the $140 sell order will be there until it's met. It could be days or weeks. And the good for the day is good until the end of the day. If that price is not met, then the sell order will be cancelled. And you can also pick if you want to have extended hours included to it. Anyway, I will go ahead and sell the market so I can close the order and have it filled fast. Done. The order was closed and I make $3.30. You can see it on the day's P&L on the top left of my screen. Anyway, those were the most common ways to buy and sell stock on Webull. However, there is another way to place an order is by right-clicking inside the chart. There you will have the option to place a new order or a new advance order. Clicking new order, you will have a new pop-up trading window on your screen. Following the same steps that we did before, you can place an order. I have also switched from paper account to the real trading account as I realized that on paper trading you are not presented with the options to set stop loss and take profit order. That helps a lot when day trading, so I'm really glad to see it here. You can also open or close an order from the position tab. Head to the stock you want to sell. On my real account I have 2 fractional stocks given to me as a sign-up bonus. Click on the 3 dots next to the symbol and you will be presented with a few options. You can close the order, you can set stop loss and take profit, view quote, create a new order, in that case you will get the stock on your chart and trade widget, and last you can view order details. Let's click close order. The pop-up window comes up with pre-filled quantity and limit price. That way you can easily and quickly exit your positions. Basically, this is how you buy and sell stocks on Webull trading platform. Now it is time to trade options on Webull. Unfortunately, Webull does not allow options trading on paper accounts, which to be honest sucks as you cannot practice a more complicated trading process than buying and selling stocks. Many people are struggling with understanding what it means to trade options and then how to trade them in general. For those not familiar with trading options, there are actually 2 options, a call option and a put option. A call option gives the holder the right but not the obligation to buy the underlying security at the strike price on or before expiration. A call option, therefore, will become more valuable as the underlying security rises in price. On the other hand, a put gives the holder the right but not the obligation to sell the underlying stock at the strike price on or before expiration. A long put, therefore, is a short position in the underlying security since the put gains value as the underlying price falls. That was the definition of a put and call options. For trading options, I have created a different board. Remember, you can create as many as you want and you can switch from the tabs above. I named this one options. I will use Twitter stock for this type of order. So to begin, I would like to place a put order on Twitter. To do that, first I need to have Twitter on my watch list. So I will search and add it here. Perfect. Now I have Twitter on my board and I will buy some put options as I believe that it will decline in price. Remember, we set a call option if we believe that the price will increase and a put option if we believe that the price will decrease over time. First, I start by picking the expiration date. And since I personally believe that Twitter will decline over time, I will pick an expiration date which gives me some space. That date for me is January 20 of 2023. The current price of Twitter today is $50.58 and it is rising by 0.49%. On the board, we only see 10 available prices, but I want to expand that and get more entry prices. Click where it says strike and pick what you prefer. I think 40 is a good number. The strike price is a fixed price at which you can buy or sell the option in case of a call or put. I will scroll down and find the price that I want for my put, a price that makes sense to me. Let's assume that the price that makes sense for me right now is $50, which means that if I buy a put with a strike price of $50, I expect that between now and January 23 of 2023, the price of Twitter will be lower than 50. That will give me the right to buy 100 shares of Twitter at the price that the stock will be trading at that moment, hopefully way below 50, and sell it for $50 a piece. If Twitter, for example, goes to $40, I can buy 100 shares and pay $4,000 because I can sell them right away for $50 and make a profit of $1,000 or 25%. If the price doesn't go my way, I will lose, but I will try to get rid of my options at a lower price to offset some of the losses before the expiration date. Anyway, to proceed, think of this as trading stocks. You have the bid price, which is $2.91. Keep in mind that when you buy an option, it will be multiplied by 100. So the actual cost will be $291. Or you can buy market at the ask price of $3.10 or $310. I will set a limit order and wait. On the pop-up, I get the max loss, which is $295. This is how much I will pay to buy the option. The break-even price, which is $47.05, as this is the difference between the price I pay and the price I have the right to sell, and the max profit if the price crashes to zero. Obviously, that will never happen, but I can see Twitter going to 40, 45 over time. I may be entirely wrong and lose my money. Time will tell. Anyway, the order was placed. As you can see, the buy symbol was added next to the $50 put. The last price that the $50 put with expiration January 20 of 2023 executed was placed at $3.05. My price is at $2.95. This could take quite the time to complete. But this gives us a good opportunity to check how to cancel an option order. Head to the order box, which in my case is below the trading box, and on the three dots that appear prior to the symbol, click and choose cancel. Let's get back to the trade one more time. This time I will set a put option with a strike price of $52.50. Once more, I will do limit order, set the price at $3.25, which is above the bid price, so I'm the first on the line to get filled and wait. Perfect, my order was filled. Now I can see the position below. It cost me $325 to buy the option. Currently, it costs $332.50 if I want to sell it. But I stand by my prediction that the price of Twitter stock will decline between now and January quite a lot. So all I will do moving forward is waiting. To close your option on Webull is quite easy as well. Head to your position, right click on the symbol, and you can pick close order. On the pop-up window, you can set a limit, market, stop or stop limit order, and once ready, you can click place order. If I was to sell for $3.50, I could make $25 if the order was to get filled. I like my position, thus I will not sell it yet. The same way we set a put option, you can set a call option. If I believe that Twitter price would increase over time, I would set a call option with a strike price of $51. That would have given me the right to purchase 100 shares of Twitter for $51 and sell them at the price that the stock would be trading later. If, for example, it was reaching $70 in December, I would be able to buy 100 shares for $5,100 and sell them for $7,000, making a profit of $1,900. Keep in mind the majority of option traders do not plan to buy the actual shares. They just trade the options and sell them before they expire. Today I bought one option for $3.15. If the price goes to $5 or $6 per option, I may sell it and book profits. If it goes the other way and the date is approaching, instead of losing the entire amount, I will try to salvage what I can. Trading options allow you to trade a minimum of 100 shares for a fractional price. In my example, I paid $325 to buy one option, which is equal to 100 shares. For every dollar the price of Twitter stock declines, essentially I make $100 if I am to execute the option to buy the shares. Anyhow, trading option is not for everyone, but if you understand how to trade it, which is quite easy to be honest, and most importantly, if you understand what it means to trade options, the risks and the potential loss or profit, then by all means it is totally worth it. Prior to finishing the video, I want to share the shares that I got from the promotion after funding my account. Those were fractional shares on Coca-Cola, Apple, Starbucks, and Snapchat, on an amount equivalent to $30 plus $6 worth of stocks I got once I opened the account. In total, $36, which was much less than the up to $3,600 advertised, but still pretty good considered that they were absolutely free. Overall, I think Webull Broker is very organized and has excellent phone application, good web and desktop platforms. You will need to spend some time to customize it on your standards, but once you do, you will be able to use it for all your trading. I hope that this video helped you to familiarize yourselves with Webull and all that it has to offer, as well as how to trade stocks and options. If it did, please hit the like button and make sure you subscribe, as I will make more videos about trading and investing. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.